Coach, if you would just give us a couple of opening thoughts on the game, and then we'll just go ahead and open up to questions.
Well, we played Jacksonville obviously twice already in both games. At their place and our place were possession games, came down to the last possession. So we knew it was going to be a fight. I felt like, we got a lead in the first half, and then they tied it up and went ahead. And then I thought the key to the game, there were two keys. One was when Alicia came off the bench and gave us a spark, getting transition layups. But then the way we started the second half, I thought that was huge. We got a stop and a score, and if I'm not mistaken, we got about a 10-point lead. At that point, we kept battling and were able to maintain that lead.
Coming into the game, you had talked to the team about keeping them, boxing them out and keeping them from getting on the boards. Were you pleased with their performance on the boards?
Well, we out-rebounded them, and it looks like they only got 7 offensive rebounds. Tracy Sneed had 5 of those, so whoever was guarding Tracy, no, I'm just kidding. We did a good job, yes. I mean, that's something that Jacksonville does year in and year out, and we knew that was going to be a key to the game, and I felt like we did a very, very good job with that.
Alicia, did you see anything that kind of got you thought you were going to come in and be able to get that spark going, or did it just all of a sudden you come in and you got 9 points because nobody else has any?
Yeah, it kind of just built up. I know that, at tournament time, you play teams over and over, and at the end of the day, it comes down to who plays with more heart. So I just came in and gave it all I had.
Coach, can you talk about reaching 20 wins this season and what that says about the program?
I didn't even we were on 19 for so long that I forgot that might happen today until I met a booster out in the hallway outside as I was walking down here, and she reminded me of that fact. And I'd written the history of Mercer women's basketball on the board in our team room, and it's still up there, in fact. But I was sharing with them that since Mercer became NCAA Division I, that's only happened one other time. In the AIAW days, they did it all the time, and then there was that one year when they were Division II and went to the Final Four. But besides the year that they had Andrea Congreves, leading scorer in the country, we now have made a little bit of history, and it's really exciting for this program and for this group of players. Obviously, with the ASUN tournament at stake, that was the last thing on my mind. But as I can catch my breath and reflect on it, it's an awesome deal.
KG, going out there, did it feel like you were just playing another home game, or did it feel like it was tournament time?
Well, at first it felt like tournament time, but after you go up and down a couple of times, and it just felt like another regular home game. So, well, it was exciting.
It felt like tournament time for me, whole 40 minutes. I did not feel like a home game at all, KG.
I'm
glad
saying
it did for you. I know.
As far as nerves go, Coach.
Okay.
How worried were either of y'all once y'all got going about nerves? Just first tournament game in a while, a favorite. Were you nervous at all?
Yeah, at first I was nervous, just starting out the game. But as KG said, as we get into our flow, it kind of just started feeling like a regular home game. So.
Coach, at this point in the season, you played everybody. As you get ready to move on and kind of figure out who you're going to face in the next game, what do you do with your team? How do you get them prepared? What do you think about? What do you tell them?
Well, the first step is we have to take a cold tank bath to get the soreness out, because we play really, really hard, and so we'll just take care of the business of monitoring our injuries and taking care of that, and then but at the same time, the adrenaline of being in the tournament should overcome any fatigue, physical or mental, that we have. Our next opponent is obviously Stetson, and we played them about a week ago, so they're fresh on our minds as we're fresh on their minds. So, obviously they got a day rest in between, but this is tournament time, and this is what March Madness is all about, and that's another factor that I'm glad that this program and these players on this team can experience what postseason play feels like. But we'll go back and we'll scout them like we always do, and have our 55-minute shooting practice tomorrow, and come back hopefully excited and ready to go. Right, guys?
Right.
From that game on Saturday, what do you remember? What was one thing that maybe didn't happen that needed to happen when you guys
We didn't
faced.
play very good defense. I know Sasha Sims had like 24 points, and it was senior night, and their seniors played like senior night, and you know, we got in a hole. I believe it was 12-2 to start the game. We got in a hole, and we cut it to 6 at halftime, but we never really recovered from that initial first 4 minutes of the game. And so we've got to make sure that we try to, you know, maintain and keep it close, and then, you know, see if we can pull it out towards the end.
Well, any other questions? No, I'm good. Thank you, ladies.
All right. Thank
Thank
y'all.
you.
Thank you, congrats, guys.